We are here. We are in the grand finals. It has taken us 7 weeks of league play, all of the playoffs, and we are here. This is it. Team Miracle versus the Unseen. Joining me for the grand finals, of course, is Reptic.
Yo,
How
yo,
are we
yo.
doing, everyone?
Man, we've got an absolutely hype of a game here. Team Miracle coming through the upper bracket, not dropping a series, and Unseen who dropped their second series but have battled through the lowers and made it to the grand finals to take down Team Miracle.
Well, potentially.
Well, yeah, if they want to.
Yeah. This is the storyline. They went down into lowers in round 2, did the Unseen. They battled through every game being close, other than the last one that we just saw against Interstellar, which was not the match that we were hoping for, but this is the match that matters. This is what it all comes down to. The grand finals. We do have a bracket reset. If the Unseen win this first best of 7, it will go to a bracket reset and they'll do another best of 7. If Team Miracle win this best of 7 straight up, they will take the title as Season 3 BGCS winners.
Yeah, indeed. And have you got any predictions for this match, Dwarf?
So I did do these two teams did make it to my grand finals in my predictions, and I had Team Miracle taking it. And I think based on how I've seen these two teams play, I think that's changing slightly, with Team Miracle only just getting the win over Interstellar in a 4-3 fashion, and the Unseen sweeping Interstellar out of the bracket. I think the Unseen are in a good form today.
Yeah.
Kyle's, I think, a little bit nervous, as I think anyone would be. But I'm gonna say, I think it's going to be a 4-3 to Team Miracle.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna go for a bracket reset. What about you?
I think all the pressure is on Unseen here. They have to win this series as then another series basically straight after. And I think that possibly could get to their head, but I don't think it will. I think they're taking the first match in a 4-2. Well, the first series in a 4-2. As then they're going to take the next series in a 4-3. So I think we're going to be here all night. And I think the Unseen will take it.
Well, we've gone 2 different ways. That's exactly what you love to see. We've both gone for barn burners of matches, and I'm so ready for this matchup. Everyone in chat, let us know your predictions. I want to see what you think. I think the channel point prediction is extremely close, about 12,000 in it.
Yeah.
So, Team Miracle, the Unseen, let's hear what you all have to say. And maybe we go into a bit about what these two teams need to do against each other, how the playstyles match up,
Yeah.
We've got Team Miracle, very aggressive, very insta-challengey, and then you've got the Unseen, which is send Jeffo forward, bang the ball up to him, play a bit deeper, and then stretch into offense, a bit more structured than Team Miracle.
Yeah, I mean, Team Miracle, I've been watching them all season long like everyone else has, and, their passing players are, I think, unmatched. I think Unseen do have the potential as well, but, I think it's going to be a battle of who can get the passes through and what team will be cutting the other team's passes up, and I really do think it's going to be a battle of the midfield.
Well, if that's the case, then we're going to get lots of pre-jumps and lots of low challenge 50s from either side, respectively. I think Team Miracle, they're going to see Jeff on the ball, they're going to go up. And the same for the Unseen. If they see Knasik on the ball, Kyle Panic is going to get the ball to Jeffo with a 50 or an early challenge just to make it easier for them in the defense. If you're not playing defense from the midfield in this matchup, you will lose.
Yeah, 100%, mate.
So, yeah, I think it's going to come down to the midfield. And it's every aspect of it. You've got the two best teams in both of the conferences, coming from Ballbusters, of course, because we all know going back to league play that Ballbusters is better than Wall Thrusters. I think that's been proven in the league, in the playoffs.
I mean, yeah, the top two, you know, come from Ballbusters, and the third and fourth have been from Wall Thrusters. So.
Yeah,
Ballbusters just one step ahead. But yeah, can't wait to get this match going, man. I think it's gonna be, well, it should be match of the season, and I think we got both teams ready. Are you ready, Dwarfbot, to get into the series?
Oh, I am so ready.
Can we get them in the lobby and we get this match started?
They're raring to go. Joined up so quickly. And we're going to have game one of potentially the first best of 7 underway. Kickoff number 1 under the way. Jeffo starting off with a bit of a throw in possession. Now banged over to the corner. Gravesy can't get there. Knasig can't get there either. Charlie with the shots. Just going to be sent wide by Jeffo.
Yeah, Charlie now trying to center it to Knasig. Knasig does miss on the sidewall again. Right, Cole taking the ball for himself, but intercepted by Gravesy. Panic now has the ball to himself yet again. Charlie intercepted by Charlie. Here we are, we're seeing the midfield battle.
Charlie going for a controlled touch. 50 coming down well. There's a good follow-up there from Knasig. Big 50. Still pressure on the unseen side. Kyle going for a 50. Charlie's wise of it. There's an insta challenge from Panic as well. This is awkward. Popped up. And Knasig's going to get the beat down the other end now. That's just going to drift on in. Charlie's going to get the credit. And Team Miracle will start things off in the first minute, 1-0 up.
Yeah, Unseen just getting caught, overcommitting a little bit. Leaving their third man in a 3v1 situation and a little bit too pushed up. Miracle will be taking that chance and getting the first goal of the series.
Well, now that's under the way, we might see a few more goals fly in. The nerves are starting to settle a little bit more as we get into this first game. The more things happen, Knasig can't get a shot off, but there's another save from Jeffo. Coming in super clutch, and missed chance there from Kyle, but either way, like I was saying, goals are going to start flying in, and if it wasn't for clutch defense, we would be seeing another goal from Team Miracle.
Yeah, we have seen a few misses from the Unseen here. Looking like them all numbers of the teams. Hopefully that can get ironed out. Kyle misses again. Charlie has the ball for himself. Going for an edge and gets it over the last defender, but the crossbar has helped out the Unseen. Knasig now trying to do something for himself. Gets to flick around one, but Jeffrey's not letting nothing happen there. Kyle now gets a monster pinch middle, but no one on Unseen is ready to do anything with it.
I don't think they were expecting that much power from the fatty Carl himself. Which, I think it's a bit harsh, but either way, Knasig chucks that one towards net. That's going to be dealt with quite handily. Gravesy trying to keep possession. Charlie's going to be on top of this. This is a good bump from Kyle. 50 out, taking care of Knasig. Jeffo over to the sidewall. It's a good touch, making things a little bit awkward to carry on the possession play, and it's going to be sent over to the other side. Charlie with boost. And there's a shot on target. Jeffo with another clutch save.
Yeah.
This guy's been insane in defense.
Yeah, he was an absolute monster in the last series as well. But we're now Knasig trying to center it for his teammate. Charlie does get on the other side of it, and Team Miracle go 2 up in series. 2 up in the game.
Knasig playing so patiently on this sidewall. Sees Charlie, puts it on a platter, and Charlie has just finishes his dinner.
The Unseen just looking a little bit too hesitant on the passing plays. Can Panic will send it high, and Kyle will get the shot.
Live in the series and the game for the Unseen. They got their first one. That's going to settle the nerves a little bit more. Kyle places it well, gets it around Gravesy. And now 1 goal in it. 2 minutes, 22 seconds remaining.
Yep. Panic now just tries to get it away, but that is straight to Knasig, and Knasig just going to send it into the back of the net.
Yeah, you got to be careful with those. You can't just launch them up. Knasig's going to be up quickly. You're not going to be speedier than Knasig. You take them low, go for a low 50, because your teammates aren't on that rotation to cover the net yet.
Yeah, and Gravesy now going up for the aerial. Just center it for a teammate. Charlie now wins that 50. This is awkward for the Unseen. But Kyle does well to send it to Panic. Panic does get the... Tries to hit the ball, but does miss. Jeffo's going to have to help him out a little bit. But it's stripped back down to another miracle player. Now Panic missed, and Kyle's left awkward, and Charlie's just going to get the open net.
This is an absolute shambles here from the Unseen. Panic not getting the ball, and Jeffo committing way too far up. I think he should have stayed patient and be in the back post. You know, he's got Kyle waiting on the left side. He can go if needed, but Jeffo just not patient enough, allowing enough space for a shot to come in. And 4-1, looking like it's almost going to be 5-1. Kanasic with the backboard shot and the angle.
Kanasic's not missing that, and the Unseen are just, you can tell that the nervous SWAT team are in this lobby, and they really need to sort that out because no one's wanting to push when it's centered middle.
5-1, 11 shots for Team Miracle and 4 for the Unseen. One team is way more comfortable going into the offense, and one team is struggling to get those clears, get those passes in. We said it before, those passes are crucial. They're not coming in. The Panic with the nice shot there, that's going to drift on front of the net. Kyle's going to get the goal. And just as I was saying, they're being nervous, they're not getting those passes in. We get a team player, triple commit from Team Miracle, and the Unseen showing some life once again.
Yeah, I mean, they've got some work to do in this game to bring it back. But 1 minute 28, 3 goals, 100% possible. Kanasic will not be wanting that to happen, though, and Gravesy will send it out, but it's straight to an Unseen player. I thought Jeffo own goal there.
Yeah. We thought the same thing. Kanasic with the hold-up play. Kyle with a nice touch there to the side. Jeffo beats. Past another. Panic with the challenge into the centre, but that's just going to drop to Kanasic. He gets an awkward touch into the corner now for Kyle. He needs to deal with this. He does so. Gravesy's there to keep the pressure on.
Yep, Jeffo keeping the control. Wins the 50 to Panic. Panic's now up, but doesn't get the touch he wants and sends it straight back to another Team Miracle player.
Good cut out there from Kyle. Another play from Jeffo. Can't get a touch mid. That could have been dangerous if he did so. Now there's going to be a breakout play here from Kanasic in the corner. Can't get a dunk, but there's going to be a demo. Now Gravesy. It's going to be cleared out, but Charlie's there for the control. Gets a flick past one. Jeffo's there to clear it. That's not the best play, but it's a self bump. A team bump there from Team Miracle. That's going to release the play and the dunk from Kyle. That's an absolute shambles from Team Miracle. Everything went wrong.
Yeah, they got a self bump. I think someone bumped Kanasic, and then Kanasic tried to send it away, and Kyle's done an absolute madness and pre-jumped that.
I mean, when you're down 3 goals, you got to pre-jump, you got to full send.
18 seconds
exactly
left.
What he did.
2 goals to do. Is it possible? Panic will be saying yes. He just tried to center it for Jeffo, but no one's able to get the read. Charlie now trying to get it around 1, but Cole just get there first, and I have to call the game now. 4 seconds left.
That's gotta be it.
And Team Miracle take game 1 in the first best of 7. Or
5-3. I think that was a lot. I mean, it wasn't as close as the score let on. I think Team Miracle were very much in control of that. The Unseen getting a few looks in at the end there. But overall, Team Miracle, for 4 minutes, they were in complete control. I don't think they really messed up until, you know, those team bumps came in, those rotations that were a little bit questionable. But the offense, the double taps, the pressure, it just kept coming. And whilst Jeffo did have an amazing time in defense, it just wasn't enough. So they're going to have to bounce back now in game 2.
Yeah, 100%. If you look on the scoreboard, the 2 champs get 3 goals each, but the difference is Kanasic has 2 goals and Jeffo is yet to put one up. Only getting 1 shot on the scoreboard as well, and I think Jeffo really needs to step up his offense in game 2.
I think he's also finding it difficult having to play so much further back. You know, you can send your champs a little bit further up as it, you know, you can hold the defense as the GC, especially as strong a GC as Jeffo is. It's just more that I don't think he's used to that sort of play style where Kyle and Panic used to be the ones who have been backing him up. Instead, it's swapped this series, And Panic and Kyle are being the aggressors, whereas Jeffo is the one booming the ball up, making those saves. And it's an adjustment, I think. Maybe this game will be a little bit closer.
Yeah, I mean,
we'll see.
That is the huge difference, you know, is Team Miracle's not scared to send players up where the Unseen is. But we will see if the Unseen are able to get anything going this game. Knasig is trying to not allow that to happen. Kyle now sends it back to his own teammate. Jeffo has a hard ball to get because Charlie got a little tap on it. He's not able to do it. Charlie now sending it for a teammate. Gravesy tried to pre-jump it, and now Knasig's left in an awkward position. He does fake Kyle out, and now he's done excellently well, but doesn't get the touch he wants. Panic tries to control it. It just goes to Jeffo. Jeffo does miss on the sidewall, and this is awkward for the Unseen, but Charlie's not there quick enough.
There's a few missed touches. Maybe the nerve's still remaining there. But we are still goalless the first minute. It's going to be Jeffo trying to send this into the corner, but Knasig is going to safely take this to the other side. There's a good pinch out. Trying to find a teammate now. Can't get the touch. Gravity's going to be there. To the backboard. That's a good knock up. Going to be awkward. Two players are sent there from the Unseen. Knasig back in. The pressure building. Charlie can't get a touch mid, and that's going to be cleared out by Kyle.
Yeah, Gravesy now trying to get some pressure on himself. Goes for a double tap. He has it. Gravesy hits the first goal in game 2, and it is a double tap.
I do not know how he's managed to wrap his car around this to get the angle, get the slight touch in. The top right finish doesn't have the power, but he's got the placement, and that's all that matters for Team Miracle. Looking to extend their lead in the series. The Unseen absolutely nowhere to be seen. Well, I guess the name is...
Oh, the Unseen's have an absolute meltdown. I will not be surprised if they pull a timeout after this game.
Yeah, I think you've got to at that point. Jeffo almost coming in for the save, putting Panic off in defense there. Absolutely slamming that one home with an absolute bullet of a shot there after the redirect.
Panic now trying to get something going, but Jeffo missed. Knasig keeping the ball onto himself. Kyle now taking the shot at the net. Charlie is going to score another own goal, and that is one to each side. And we have...
These are the best own goals I've ever seen.
Yeah, that was actually a nice one.
Angle.
Yeah. You couldn't do that if it was on the other net. So.
No, genuinely not. I think the best goals we've seen so far have been own goals. Yeah. I'm all here for it. I think the more scruffiness, the more sort of scrappy gameplay we see, I think the better.
Yes.
It's not a grand finals if you don't have a scruffy one, then I'm hoping this goes the distance.
Tell that to Zen.
Well, yeah. He made it boring. We're not making it boring here.
Kyle trying to get something going, but he does miss. Jeffo's now is his turn. Tries to get the angle. Now it was awkward for the Team Miracle defense, but they do get away with one. Kyle now trying to intercept Gravesy. He does so, but this what Jeffo's awkward on the sidewall.
Oh, I'm surprised someone wasn't there to follow up.
Yeah.
I'm surprised Charlie didn't cheat up. Maybe didn't trust the play. Thought someone would get a touch, but it didn't happen. Knasig into the corner, always dangerous. Jeffo safe hands, sends it out for Kyle. There's the shot. Gravity takes it down. Can't get that over Panic. Charlie sending this one forward. That's a good challenge from Jeffo. Oh, Knasig past one. Kyle gets a slight touch there, but it's still in Panic's hands. It's going to be dangerous. There's a pinch out, and that's going to be sent away now by Panic.
Yeah, I mean, the midfield in these two games looked very equal. I think it's just Miracle are scoring their chances.
Yeah, I think they're taking advantage of the transition play that they have. I don't think the Unseen are fast enough out of defense into the offense, whereas Miracle find the quickest way to get into offense. Just like this, Charlie backs up into it, tries to go for a backwards aerial. It was the most direct route into offense, and he took it. Jeffo with the shot, Knasig with the clutch save. It's still an offense, but Charlie sends it to the side.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Gravesy's now going to try and get something himself to win that 50. It's off to Charlie. Jeffo gets a nice bump, but the Unseen player does decide to go finally. Panic's now on the offensive side, trying to get a bump on Gravesy. Kyle's going to help it out to Jeffo. Jeffo gets the touch, but it is saved away by Charlie. Panic's going to keep it in, but Charlie yet again sending it away. Jeffo, now it's his turn. Has some room to play with. Tries to pass it off to Kyle. That is a double commit from the Team Miracle side.
Oh, demo as well. This could be awkward. Jeffo with the pop-up off the backboard. There's the shot. And we're all equal with just 56 seconds remaining. The Unseen clawing their way back into this game.
Yeah, I mean, that demo was absolutely brilliant. And I really do think that is something that Unseen could use here. Because Team Miracle do play very close together.
Well, all tied up. Someone needs to take a risk now. They need to extend. They need to pursue. Jeffo getting a vital dunk there. That's going to be in the middle, in the mixer. Jeffo with the shot. And they're now ahead. But the defense just not managing anything.
I think Kanasi got bumped away by Panic. I think I saw that in the corner of my eye. And Graves just got left a little bit on his own. And it's hard to defend that.
Oh, now it's Team Miracle trailing. They're going to be the ones that are chasing after a goal.
Yeah, we'll see how they do.
There's still quite a bit left in this game. Anything could happen. It's going to be not quite sent. And Panic with the cutout play. Can he get around this? He can't get a touch. It's going to be sent to the side. And that was classic.
Alex just panicking on the sidewalk. Not too sure what to do with his car, but Jeffo's going to give him a helping hand. Now he's sending it for Kyle. Kyle gets beat away by Kanasig. Panic now left in a 1v1 with Kanasig. Doesn't get the best touch he wants. He does get that boost, and Kanasig's going to recenter it for Charlie. And what a save from Jeffo.
He needed that touch there. Charlie was in full send mode. He was just gunning for it. Oh, and he can't get a cut around. The Unseen are going to take this next game. And this is all tied up now.
Yeah, I mean, I already thought that Team Miracle were going to take that game because the Unseen did score, I think, was it 1 or 2 own goals in this game?
It was 1 own goal, and the other goal was just a well-worked pressure play.
There we are. But, you know, they fought back, and that shows how good Unseen are. I mean, both teams are so good that they can be down 2 goals and score an own goal and still win the match.
Well, we're getting into the realm of when do you use your timeout? Because it's a best of 7. You've got a bit more time to work with. So do you wait until you've lost another 2? Like, do you wait until the team is now 3 games up? Or I don't know when to use it here. I think maybe use it on the next one. I don't know.
I think if it's a difficult one, like if I went into a series and lost 2 games in a row, I think I'd use it then. But in this situation where it's 1-1, I think I'd wait until like 3-1 or something like that.
Yeah, the thing with that though is if your mentality tends to tumble out of control, like I know some of these players do, then it's a bit risky leaving it until the last minute to change something. I think if you use your timeout after this next game, then you can change something.
Yeah, I guess.
And then if it's still not working, then you can change something again.
I guess it depends how big of a win it is in this game. Jeffo trying to show his mechanics, but Knasig's not going to let that happen. Charlie now on the other side, trying to pinch it middle, but it's not able to get anything going there. Jeffo now chasing the ball down, does win the 50. Kyle's up for the aerial, but just matches Knasig. Charlie now sends it down to the opposing side. Jeffo's awkward here, no boost to play with, and Charlie's going to snipe the bottom left corner.
The placement and the angle there from Charlie. He's having an absolute banger of a match, this match. I'm seeing so many things that he's doing, you know, grabbing that extra boost to take it away from the opponents, getting that angle there, keeping the pressure up. He is performing this match.
Yeah, 100%. And Jeffrey just got a little bit caught out, had no boost to play with. Tried to go for the corner and it wasn't there. But the Unseen now losing 1 goal. Are they able to get this back? Jeffrey's going to give it a try, and he does. He ties the game up 1-1, and we have a series on our hands.
Yeah, I knew as soon as the demo came out, Panic with the center there, and Jeffo getting the angle there. Gravsy not sure where the shot's coming in. I can understand it's a bit awkward. Just need to stay a bit patient so you can run onto it. But that's going to tie things up. Almost instantly, there's the refutation towards that first goal.
Classic, trying to get something going, but isn't able to. Graves now sending it to Charlie. Charlie trying to fake one out, but Jeffo's not falling for that. Classic now is the one awkward, but Kyle
The
helps
demo.
him out, and Charlie's just going to get a wide open net. And that is so unfortunate. Kyle just didn't get the touch he wanted in that corner.
The things Charlie does just before a play happens is so vital. He either gets a boost grab to put the defenders in awkward position with low boost, or he gets a demo and then he turns instantly, gets a shot. This man is so pressure focused, and it's working out for them so much.
Yeah, Charlie has already stepped up in this series, I think. Absolutely valuable player to this team. Now, the Unseen really need to get something going here. I mean, they've got time, but the Classic's trying to say no, but he just hit the post. Panic. Now going for his own one. Tries to dunk Charlie. Charlie is not having any of it. Jeffo now has some time to play with. Doesn't get the touch he wants. It straight to Knatic. Knatic saying that, hi, this is awkward for Kyle. Kyle
no.
just send it off to to Jeffo, though. But it's straight back to Charlie, and Charlie's just everywhere.
Oh, almost got the dunk there. If he got that dunk, that would have been not quite a game over, but it would have been a good chance there for Team Miracle. There's panic, though, with Jeffo going up. Bit of a risky play there, but Carl's there with the shot, and that's only just going to be saved by Knasig. Fantastic shot from Kyle. And another coming in here, but I can't help but feel sorry for Kyle right now. He's had two absolutely fantastic chances, both of them being snuffed out.
Unseen are going to be wondering what they have to do for a goal. Do they have to pay for it? Do they have to bully a player? They have no idea.
Send the PayPal, send the players, and hope for an absolute prayer at this point.
Jeffo sending it to Panic. Panic sending it down to the opposing side. Kyle's going to send it off the corner. That is the team place we like, but Team Miracle just demoing the second player. Jeffo keeping it in, but there's no follow-up. He follows it up himself, but gets beat to the ball. Panic now keeping it in. Knatic has full boost to play with. Send it to the sidewall. Kyle's not going to keep it for himself, but the Unseen plays just keep fizzling off.
Yeah, they don't seem to be finding each other at all. They keep using the ball, they keep using the backboard, but they never use those infield passes that we know them to use before. I can't help but feel like that's what's missing, and I know Kyle's all in favour of getting those passes in. Maybe it's just in Panic's and Jeffo's heads that they're just rushing to get that goal, get those shots off. And that's going to trickle on in from Knasig. 3-1 up now. Gravity in the back pocket of Knasig and Charlie right now. Not having to do a whole lot.
Yeah, I just have to wonder what the comms are like right now. You know, we've seen that a few times where Kyle gets a touch he doesn't really need to get because of the teammate behind him, but maybe it's not being commed or Kyle's not listening to it.
I find it hard to believe that Kyle's not listening to a comm. I would have thought that either a comm's been missed out from the Unseen, or they're not coming at all. Yeah,
and hopefully they can sort it out. And that's two great bumps, but Kyle gets bumped for his efforts as well.
Still there though. Jeffo trying to make something of this play, gets rough and tumbled around, having to head out now. And Knasig was very comfortable clear. Jeffo just launches it. I can't help but think he needs to take his time a bit more. There's a lot of wasted chances. They just keep rushing their offense. And there's got to be a better way forward for them.
Yeah, 100%. You know, they're just doing. I think Unseen are just doing the same plays over and over again, and it just doesn't seem to be happening.
It's going to be awkward in the orange corner now. Played out. That's going to be an awkward touch. Middle. Panic needs to get this touch. And another. Is going to drop awkwardly. Charlie to the sidewall. Can't get it past Jeffo though. It's going to drop awkwardly once more. Knasig to the back wall. Grabs him with the shot, but good block there from Panic.
Charlie is
ceiling.
Absolutely stepped up in this series, can we say?
Oh, he's played fantastically. I don't think without him, they would Miracle would be up even.
I think he's really stepped it up in the midfield for this Team Miracle side. You know, just cutting off the team Unseen plays, bumping him out the way when he needs to, and Knasig just gonna dribble it across. Oh, what a save!
It's not gonna matter as Team Miracle do take the third game, but that save was something else. Kyle not being in the right place or just feeling a little bit awkward in the rotations. The Unseen not making it easy for each other to play, and I think that's exactly what they're missing. Those touches, those challenges need to be headed towards their teammates. Get those 50s towards your teammates and challenge for your teammates so that your teammate can get an easier touch afterwards. That's what we need to be doing in threes, and I don't think that's what they're doing, especially against the hyper-aggressive Team Miracle side.
I mean, you know, look at their shots. You know, 5's not a terrible number, but we're used to this team having like 12.
Yeah, exactly.
And that's the difference. Is they're just really they're not passing each other, not passing to each other, so they're not passing, so they're not finding the shots. And if they're able to, you know, improve the passing, I think this is where we'll see them, well, perform better.
Looking not necessarily for more precision, but just more chances in general. We're not getting out of the midfield. You need to send long balls to your teammates, get those redirects and get those backboard shots in.
Yeah, no time has been called, so we go straight into this match.
Both teams do know that they've got a timeout in hand. They've used them plenty of times before. So it's up to them when they use it or if they use it.
I've been wondering if what changes Unseen have possibly made in, you know, just a normal 1 minute they get. And that is not a great start.
It's never a good start. I think every game Team Miracle have started off with the first goal. And that can't be good for momentum. Jeffo caught going for the boost when he should have been picking up pads and going for a low 50. Maybe he could have taken that towards the corner afterwards. But Kanasik, so quick from the wall to get that shot off. And Jeffo's going to be punished for his boost grab.
Yeah, Jeffo trying to make up for that, but Kanasik's just too quick and intercepts him perfectly. And Gravesy goes for the shot himself, but not able to get it going. Jeffo now cases it off Kyle, trying to get something going for himself, but has no boost to play with, but he did get it the corner boost. Kanasik's just had to take it away though. Panic now leaves it off to Kyle, but Kyle doesn't get the best touch, and what I have noticed is I think Kyle's just panicking with all these touches in this series. Doesn't seem to be taking his time.
He's trying to rush into plays. He's trying to get the ball into places where it doesn't need to be yet. Not playing with his time and space. As he is not Doctor Who, so he's not playing with his time and space. Jeffo trying to get a good 50 out. It's still kept off the backboard. There's going to be an awkward touch. Kyle does well. Over to Panic.
Oh.
It's knocked up. They are starting to get those passes in, to be fair, the Unseen. Nothing made of it yet. There's going to be a good knock there, cut out by Kyle, trying to buy time for his team. There's going to be a shot over, and Jeffo almost caught too far up. He's going to make the save and is get the pass out to Kyle. Can't get a shot off. Still though. It's going to be there. There's a good knock over by Charlie, and it's going to be sent up by Team Miracle now.
I have noticed Jeffo's upped his aggression a little bit this game, and I do really think that's going to help them out. It's going to help them create some space for his two teammates. Panic now sending it away, but Graves is right up for it. Now it's Jeffo's turn to send it to the sidewall. Is he able to follow this up? Not able to. He has no boost to play with. Kanasik now has time. Has time with the ball. My camera just like froze.
Yeah, I got that as well.
Panic now trying to get something going. Sends it to Jeffo. Jeffo takes the shot, but it is sent wide, and that is heartbreaking for the Unseen.
They need a goal, and they can't seem to catch a break. So many chances so far. Their pressure has been good, just no shots, and the shots that they've had have been so weak. Jeffo gets off the crossbar. So many woodwork plays. Absolutely no respite for them.
Yeah, I mean they had like 4 pretty much open nets there, and every time either the shot was so slow that nothing happened, or it went off the crossbar. Kyle now has had enough of it. He's going to try and stomp through the players, but not able to get anything going. Charlie gets it around one. Jeffo's left in an awkward position. This is a wide open net for Charlie.
Yeah, Gravity's just allowed to ball chase this. Panic. And Jeffo hesitating there. I don't know what he was doing. Maybe expecting the shot earlier. Gets caught off guard. And Team Miracle, maybe not quite deserving it in terms of pressure, but they're gonna get the go-ahead goal. Well, not the go-ahead goal actually. They're two ahead. They're two ahead.
But they're gonna get a double go-ahead goal.
Yeah, exactly.
Kyle now trying to pass it off to Jeffo. Jeffo's trying to read this, but it just bounced a bit too far away. Kanasik now passes it off to Charlie, but intercepted by Panic. Knathig yet again parted it away. That's a great interception by Kyle, but the net is wide open. Crazy has missed it, unfortunately. Kyle now taking the boost and going for the ball, but I think the boost did get robbed away from him. Panic just taking his time. This is what he needs to do. Gets intercepted by diving in crazy. That nearly went in, and that is another double miss, triple miss. Knathig is now playing with Jeffo's heart, but Jeffo's heart did become the biggest out of all of them.
Well, your heart isn't supposed to get too big, otherwise you will have a heart attack. Oh, the redirect from Charlie! And it's just going to trickle on in off the post. And Team Miracle get the go-ahead goal, part 3.
I mean, the difference is Miracle they don't care about sending players up. They're not scared to do it, where Unseen are just sending one player up at a time, maybe 2, but when they send 2 up, they seem to get punished.
Well, I think the quality of chances that they're getting is quite different. I think Unseen are quite gritty, going down to building pressure and getting a free shot every now and again. They're just not taking it. Whereas Team Miracle are going for redirects, double taps, you know. They're getting so many of these flashy sort of plays. There's a double demo.
Charlie yet again being the demolisher.
There's no boost. That's just gonna go in.
This is a weird series.
This is such a... I've got... Like, a wave dash would have been fine there. You grab one boost, you get a wave dash, and you make the save there, but Charlie not realising that he can do that.
I think he was a little bit too scared, you know. If he's flipped, he might have put it in himself.
Exactly. Can't blame him for that. But you've got to try it. It's going in anyway.
Yeah, true.
So...
Knathig gonna try and get a 4th goal for them, but nobody get it going, and Panic did bump one of the players out. Part of it to Jeffo. Jeffo has low boost here, and all he can do is get 50. Kyle now dives in, and the net is somewhat open with 0 boost to players, and that is just going in, and the Unseen have no idea what they're supposed to do in this series.
It's got to the point now. Team Miracle
Just all in.
They're looking like they're going to be going 2 games ahead in this series. And the Unseen need to change something. And if they don't choose the right thing to change, they could be losing this series and finishing in the runner-up spot. This could be a fairly anticlimactic end. I'm hoping that the Unseen find something. But it's not looking like it. They're going to need an impactful timeout after this. I know Kyle's going to be wanting a few words.
Yeah.
Maybe a few more than a few, but Team Miracle going 3-1 up.
Yeah. Timeout.
And there's the timeout from Kyle. Yeah, that's exactly what they need.
I would be disappointed if he didn't say that. They're too scared to send players up. Is the stream up?
Sure.
No, it's good. Okay. I thought the stream just died.
It kind of did, but
we're good.
Yeah, so
they just seem to be what?
It went out for a bit, but it's back.
All right, my Wi-Fi does this sometimes. It should be stabilized now.
It's the wrong time to do it. Tell your Wi-Fi.
No, it's a good time to do it. In the timeout. In the timeout, it's a good time.
Well, in the timeout, sure, but in the grand finals, this is not the time.
We should be good. We should be good. We hope for the best. But the Unseen just seem to be going for the same plays. It looks like, you know, trying to send one person up and then banging a ball down to them and trying to see what they can do. But I really don't think that's the way to play it. I think they need to try and send 2 players up and then try and pass in between them.
Yeah, I think the aerial play is solely Team Miracle. It's the Unseen trying to play from lower down and end up high. Whereas Team Miracle, from the midfield, air dribble, backboard shot, flying shots left and right, and they're just not afraid to go for anything. They've got some cushions. They've got time to play with. They've got a timeout. Team Miracle are not worried at this point. They've got another series to play, even if they do lose 3 in a row. So they're going to want to close this out here. The Unseen need to perform in this match, or they will be finishing second in the playoffs.
The problem is at the minute is normally you'd say Unseen go all in, but Miracle can do the same thing, because as you said, they have another best of 7 in their hands.
Yeah, exactly. They've got so much time to play with, so much time to try things out. Whereas the Unseen, what they changed in this timeout needs to work for the rest of this series and the next.
Yeah.
So, and even then, adaptations will have to be made. There's going to be a shot there from Charlie, and once again, Team Miracle start off the game with a goal. And the Unseen, you need to get back into this series quick. You need to do something. You need to take some risks, or you will be going out here.
Yeah, they're finding it way too hard. Just getting, they don't know how to read Kanasig, and I think that's really should be Jeffo's job. But he's trying to leave it to his two teammates too often.
You've got to play for your teammates, I think, in this. When you have someone as mechanical, as consistent as Kanasig, you need to take him out of the play. He's causing so many issues. You need to identify that. There's going to be a lofty shot towards net. That's just hitting the post. And there's a follow-up shot from Kanasig. There's 2-0 up now.
Yeah, and this isn't a great start for the game that Unseen need to win. They now need to win this game and get more than 2 goals in this game as well.
You need to score 3 and then win the next 2 to then go into the next best of 7. This is a monumentous challenge for them. I'm sure they're up for it, but you've got to think their mentality at this point is diminishing. Their chances are running out, and they need to make something work now. There's a good pass up to Jeffo there with the shot, and it's saved up by Gravity. Classic with the clear, and it's sent down the other end once again.
I have to be wondering why Kyle's not turning around for that. They need a goal, and he just decides to go back.
You just need to full send. You can't care at this point.
And
There's
that
going to be an
might
awkward
be
shot,
another
Charlie. They're going to go ahead even further. Team Miracle utter dominance in this grand final.
Yeah, and this is really not what I thought I would see out of the Unseen, you know. Winning that other match 4-0, I thought they might come in with a lot of confidence and a lot of momentum, but it just seems to be shut down after that first game. That second game, sorry.
And that chance is going to be snuffed out as well. Charlie, he's been playing so well all series. If this man doesn't get MVP, I don't know what we're doing. And that's another chance wasted. That's going to be back on defense. Rush back.
That's not the touch Panic wanted. Jeffo now having to do a lot with not that too much boost, and he just sent it to Kyle, and now sends it back to Jeffo, but Jeffo missing Kyle will get the open net.
Kyle trying to find his way back into the series, into the game. They get a goal. They've got just under 3 minutes to get another 2. Send it to maybe OT or get another goal and win this game. Again, you need to take those early challenges from Kanasig. Get up, get quick, and shut down that man. Get some demos in even. Make it work. Panic with the shot, and it's going to be shot out by Kanasig. There's another challenge. It's going to be awkward. They've got time to play with. Kyle with another shot. Miscommunications in defense from Team Miracle, and if they're not careful, the Unseen are going to find a way back into the series.
Yeah, I think they've got a little bit too comfortable, and sometimes you can get punished for that, and once you've been punished, sometimes the team that punished just control the rest of the series.
Kyle, he needs to pull out the motivational speaking whilst in this game. There's going to be a chance. No one's there for the follow-up. 2 people on defense. What are the Unseen doing? Oh, there's going to be a bump. Jeffo, now into the corner. Knock out for Kyle with the pre-jump. Kyle with another shot chance. Jeffo, keeping that one there. Trying to get another pass mid. There's a pop-up. And Panic's not ready for that one. Going to be cleared out by Gravzy.
Panic now trying to keep it in himself, but there's no teammate to follow up. Kyle will be a double commit of Jeffo, but Panic will help him out. Panic now to Jeffo. Jeffo up to the air. Panic, and he gets out around Kanasig. And Unseen tie up. Was it game 4? I don't know. Whatever game it is.
This is game 5. This is game 5.
They tie it up.
Yes, and this is exactly the look that they want to go for. With 10 shots to their name, just over 3 minutes past. Oh, and that's not going to kick off. That's going to go in. Gravzy getting the shot. And they're back ahead. That's all it took. Bad kickoff from Panic. Not landing correctly,
Panic
not getting
will
the
not
50.
be happy with that.
No. That's mentality back in the bin. For the Unseen. And Team Miracle. They're licking their chops. They're wanting seconds. They want to go again. They're building the pressure once more. They're hungry for this win. Classic with the uncharacteristic mid whiff.
I have heard he's got extremely bad stick drift, so playing comp with him last night was not great. Classic. Sends it
He
up.
likes to throw him ranked, to be fair, but the flip reset play and the dunk almost coming out from Kanasik. The stick drift not playing a part in that one, and Charlie loves to make his presence known. Getting the flicked center. Jeffrey's going to clear that one to the side. No panic. We've lost some time and space, so let's send this one up. That's a good clear. Charlie with the 15. Now Gravsy. Kyle taking this one out. Now panic. Slow mechanical play into the center. Pass for the middle. Classic is dead, so some play to be made here in the corner. Jeffo with the pass, not powerful enough, and Kanassik's going to be there.
Classic just wall dashing on the side of the wall. Just fake out Kyle. Panic now. Has to get something going. He does get it around one, but no boost to play with. He's going to wait for a player to be middle, but no one's there in time. He just pinch it around one, and Jeffo did put it in the top right corner. I'm not too sure why. I'm not too sure why no Miracle player decided to challenge him, but
yeah, I think Charlie thought that Panic was going to be quicker to the wall, so he was like, "Oh, I'll just get the read off the side." But Panic was so slow getting up to the wall that maybe he faked Charlie out in a way. That's going to be equal once more. That's not going to be good. Good block there from Kyle. Otherwise, that was in a dangerous spot there for the Unseen.
Yeah, Panic trying to recenter it for Jeffo, but Jeffo missed. Charlie now on a 1v1 with Kyle, but Charlie does win it. It does go to the opposing side corner. Panic now gets a double off the sidewalk. Kyle now sends it for Jeffo. Jeffo's going to be chasing down the ball to the other side, but he's not able to get there first. Classic now has some time to work with. This might bounce up perfectly for him, but no, he has no time.
One goal is all it takes for the series to end. And one goal is all it takes for the series to come alive. Panic, sending this one to the backboard. Classic with a good read. Now Jeffo trying to make something out of this play. Panic with the shot, Panic with the goal. And the Unseen are back into the series. They take another game.
Yeah, now we do have a series on our hands. The Unseen take that game. It looked scrappy, but a game's a game, and they will be happy with it.
Doesn't matter how it happens, but the Unseen, their lives are still in the chance of getting the series. I mean, they'll have to win another after this, but 2 games the Unseen will have to win for that to happen. Team Miracle still on match point. All they need is 1 win. They'll be looking to get this one next. Otherwise, it's looking a bit dicey for them. It equals out if the Unseen get another 2 wins. So it's really coming down to this in this one.
What changed?
I'm almost nervous for them.
Yeah, I mean, I'd be nervous for both teams this whole game, this whole series, and you know, I think this is great for the Unseen. You know, they were struggling so much, and just getting that game by the skin of your teeth must feel so good for them.
Oh, for sure. And Team Miracle, I think you were about to ask me, what do they need to do to close out this series? I don't think they need to change a whole lot. I think they just need to be wary of who they send in defense and make sure it's clear who's challenging, because their challenge play is great. You know, the challenges that they get, the pressure play that they build is fantastic, but it's just out of defense where they're not quite sure who's going for it all of the time, and they're not always in full send mode in defense. They sometimes hesitate a bit too much, but I think that's the only real changes that they can make without overhauling their gameplay.
Yeah. You know, what type of, you know, do you know what Unseen need to do, or do you know what they changed in that last game? What do you think they changed?
I think they played a little bit more grounded. They played a bit more sort of structured with their offense rather than just full sending, just chuck that out, chuck a shot out here, chuck a shot out there.
Yeah.
A bit more structured and decisive with which chances they went for. The chances that they went for, they actually took advantage of, which they didn't in the previous games.
Well, that is
so we'll be looking for more of that in this.
That's an improvement. The Unseen didn't get scored on with the first challenge from Team Miracle. An improvement for them. Panic didn't really get the touch he wants. Jeffo now keeping it in. He's going to read the bounce off the sidewall and he will snipe it in. And Kanasic's not able to get the save.
The first game where the Unseen take the first goal. Is this a change in momentum in the series? Or is this just a coincidence? Jeffo starting things off well. A little bit of ping issue from Gravity there I'm seeing, which does not bode well for them. But the Unseen, they're looking like a changed team. Oh, and this could be bad. Kyle getting another redirect here, and the Unseen going up too for the first time.
Yeah, just Kanasic misflips. You know, it might be a stick drift, might be a mistake, who knows? But Unseen do not care, and they will take the goal.
That's just exactly what I was saying. Team Miracle are sending too many people far forward, and the Unseen are just... They're structured in their defense. They're aware of where their teammates are, and they're getting the ball to them now. I think Team Miracle thought it was just going to be a whole lot easier, just pressure, score. Not realizing they have to play defense. However, Kanasic, with this game plan still, gets a goal.
Yeah, great pass from Charlie, you know, the MVP player still in my eyes. And Kanasic just sniping the top right corner.
We're back within one. Team Miracle saying, hang on, we're still a good team. You're not going to let this one run away from us.
Oh,
that's going to drop in front of net. That's a really bad miss there.
Yeah, we're
off
seeing
the
it.
Backboard.
We were seeing it from the Unseen in the last few games, and now we're seeing it from Team Miracle. It's misses on the backboard, and they're getting punished for it.
It was an awkward read, but at the same time, you've got to be ready for that. The bang is going to come out at some point. You've got to be there on the backboard to read it. They weren't, and they were punished for it. Panic with the mechanical play. If he got that double tap, that would have been crazy. There's a double commit, though. Kanasic doesn't get the shot off, and it's going to be cleared. There's the centre. Gravity with the shot, and once again, Charlie being the link-up man that Team Miracle need to stay in this game.
Absolutely beautiful. Just sees Kyle that he's on the right side, so he sends it left. Gravesy's right in the right position and just snipes the bottom left corner. Absolutely beautiful play from Team Miracle.
I don't think I can speak highly enough of Charlie right now. He's having the performance of a lifetime. Getting those boost steals, getting those demos, getting those passes in. He cannot put a foot wrong right now. Off the back, but once again, Classic is going to get beaten out. That's going to be an awkward clear there. There's a dunk off the backboard. Once again, Panic can't get the clear. Classic can't get the play, and I think he got the dunk. He had the dunk play, but was beaten to the ball by his teammate there.
Yeah, didn't really get the perfect touch he wanted, but that's not great from Kyle, and Kanasic nearly dunked it for both of them. Gravesy now trying to centre it high for Charlie. Charlie and Kanasic double committed. This is not walking for Gravesy. It's a 3v1, but I think Team Miracle are going to get back in time. Gravesy now off to Charlie or to Kanasic. Kanasic gets it instead, but now this is awkward for Charlie. Jeffo takes a shot of his own, but there's no follow-up from Team Unseen.
Yeah, they're just not aware of the plays that are going on. You need to be there, even if you've got like 20 boosts. You need to just full send. Your teammates need you, and if not, you need to track back.
Double commit.
There's a double commit once again. They're double committing so much in defense. You can't help but think at some point that's gonna be punished. It's going to be centre, and once again, no one's there. We're going back to game 1, game 2 sort of vibes with the disjointed plays from the Unseen. They're still ahead in this game, but all it takes is one counter-attack, one flurry of shots, and Team Miracle will tie it up.
Yeah, Kanasic's going to try and get something going here. Wins the 50, sends it to himself. Tries to get a wall dash, but Kyle's having none of it. Gravesy doesn't get the best touch. It is centered for Charlie. Charlie now sends it back to the opposing side, but Panic comes in and disrupts that play. Gravesy now trying to win a 50. He did win it against Kyle, but Jeffo comes right in. Kanasic now has the ball to play with. Tries to send out to a teammate. I
Oh
think
no.
both sides are struggling with the second man right now.
Yeah, I think both teams really want to sort of close this game out,
Oh,
get the win. There's a pinch! And that's going to be saved by Charlie. I don't think that was quite in, but still, the pinch play almost came in clutch there for the unseen. It's going to be Kyle now, sending that one up, lofting it center. No one's going to be there on the follow-up. Panic can't get it in classes. Send that one out now. Jeffo. Good shot. Once again. Quelled.
We were saying Team Miracle need to punish, but the time is getting shorter and shorter.
Yeah.
When is that punish going to come out? I haven't seen any great chances yet. Charlie trying to interrupt the Unseen's play here. Kyle trying to keep it in. Panic now. Oh, Knatic now sends it down to the other side, but Charlie's not able to do anything with it. Knatic keep control of the ball, gets it around one, but there's no teammate to help him out. Gracie doesn't get the touch he wants now. The Unseen now have the ball in their possession. Jeffo gets it around one. He's going to try and get a demo on Knatic, but the Unseen just have not followed it up.
Yeah, it's always just someone not being there fast enough. There's going to be an awkward play, and that's going to be dunked once again. Charlie on this for the shot, and he shoots it wide. Oh, and that's another pass center, and it's been cleared out by Panic. So many missed chances here from Team Miracle. Looking like it's going to go the Unseen's way. We're looking like he's going to go to Game 7 in his first best of 7. And Team Miracle looking weaker and weaker as the game goes on.
They do, but remember, they do have a timeout in hand. So they have got the benefit for the last match of the series. And it will be looking...
use it, though?
Yeah, that will be interesting.
Still up, though.
Yeah, Gravey's getting bumped. Kyle trying to get the last effort. But not able to do it. And we do have a Game 7 on our hands.
You wouldn't have it any other way, and there's the timeout. They're going to use this time to recuperate, maybe cool off a little bit. They've lost 2 in a row. It's time to chill. You maybe don't need to change too much still. You only lost by 1 goal. The defense from the Unseen, masterclass. Getting 8 saves is huge. Yeah. So it's just chill out, go again. And they do have this next series to go as well.
Well, I need a bathroom. I'm going for a pee. I'll be right back.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, the Unseen in that game played so well. It was so structured, and I think Kyle led the way in terms of getting the ball out and getting the ball to his teammates. He didn't get any assists, but Jeffo and Panic were there for him. They were able to communicate well in the defense, get those saves in, get those passes out from the defense. And now the timeout, the 2 minutes for Team Miracle. Give us your hype in chat. Give us your hype in the YouTube comments when you see this. And the last game of the first series, if Team Miracle win this, then Team Miracle will win the grand finals. If the Unseen win this, they will go to another best of 7. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, I mean, I really do hope the Unseen win this, because I do want another best of 7. You know, the entertainment is crazy right now. You know, the games are so back and forward. Amazing to watch. You know, what changes do you think, you know, I asked you this last game, but what changes do you think Team Miracle are going to make now?
I'm going to stick with the same sort of answers, you know. I think they need to be way more structured in defense. They're not decisive enough on who is going for it. We saw quite a few double commits coming out from especially Gravsy and Knasig, I saw. So if they iron those out and they find a way to maintain pressure and finish off their chances, then I think they've got that in the bag. But the Unseen, they're so solid in defense. You know, you saw they had 8 saves, and I think Team Miracle had something like 10 or 11 shots. So it really comes down to whether the Unseen can perform as well as they do in the defense.
Yeah, we will be getting into the last game with the hope, you know, possibly first best of 7, or maybe not.
Well, it's up for the players to decide. Let's see what they come up with. What masterclasses, what travesties, what storyline can we come up with in this? Are we going to have the lower bracket run or the upper bracket run to end off this season? And what a season it's been, by the way, Reptic. It's been an absolute pleasure to be a part of. Even if I didn't make playoffs myself, it's been a blast.
Yeah, I mean, Jeffo's going to try and get something going here. Starts off the game fast. Panic, trying to get a shot of himself. Charlie sending it away. Kyle's taking another shot of himself, but Knasik had to stretch for that one, but does get the save. Panic committed it, but leaves it off the Jeffo. Knasik now sending the ball down to the other side. Has full boost. Someone from the unseen needs to shut him down. He has lots of room to play with. He gets one flip reset. But unfortunately, not able to kill it.
Oh, Charlie trying to cut that one out. That's a good beat by Jeffo. Oh, Gravesy with the misplay off the lip of the goal. Almost cost them. But Knasik's going to be taking this one out on an air dribble. Trying to get a dunk, but there's a good clear out from Jeffo. Now, once again, trying to make another play. There's a good cut out by Gravesy. Kyle, with time, gets cut out once again by Charlie. These midfield passes are so good. Now, Panic knocking this one up. There's a good beat there. And Glassy's going to send this one to the side because he knows the defender's there. And a double miss there. Charlie, with low boost, trying to get a centre. He gets another touch, and Knassik's not ready for that one. The Unseen are going to... Massive sigh of relief of that one.
Team Miracle building up their pressure here now, though. Charlie's turn.
Oh,
Charlie gets it around 1, gets it around 2, and Team Miracle start off the game with 1-0.
What a play that is from Charlie. Getting a knockover, knowing Kyle's coming in, and just getting that last touch over. Panic, knowing it's awkward for them, and Team Miracle relying on Charlie once again to put them ahead.
I mean, it was going to happen, you know, they had constant pressure for a good 20 to 30 seconds. But it's now Unseen's turn, but it is sent wide. Gravesy now down to Charlie. Charlie has full boost to play with. Sends it for Kinetic, and that is bottom left corner. And Team Miracle are not having another best of 7.
Charlie, the man getting the doink pass to Knasik. The placements there, the bottom left finish. 2 goals for Team Miracle. The timeout evidently working. And the Unseen being left in the dust in the first half of this match.
Yeah. Now, Panic's trying to see what he can do. He sent it to a player, but no one goes for the Unseen. Kyle finally goes, but Knasik takes the ball over Jeffo. Charlie now passes it to himself. But no one for the Miracles in the middle, but I don't think they need to be. I think they just need to hold on now.
Yeah, I think they just, you know, maybe not change your play style too much, but keep the pressure up, keep those challenges coming in, because the more you keep it in the opponent's half, the more time you waste.
Yeah, they just need to make sure one person's back now and have a solid third man. I think that's the only change they need to make, really.
Yeah, keep one deep, send the other 2. I think that's the plan there for Team Miracle. The Unseen, Panic and Kyle, I think they need to step up a little bit more, you know. I'm not seeing too many solid plays from them. They're going back to their hit the ball out, hit the ball out, hit the ball out. No 100%. Real keeping it close, getting those 50s, getting those challenges in. I do love to say about... There's a good pass there from Kyle, though, and Jeffo's going to get a finish off the demo from Kyle. It's exactly what they need to be doing to get back into the series. 1 goal within it. 2 minutes is more than possible. They just need to keep this momentum up.
An absolute step up from Kyle there. Gets the ball for himself, sends it to Jeffo, and just demos the last player. Knasik was his name. Charlie now trying to get something for himself, but leaves it to Gravesy, or Gravesy robs his boost.
Oh no!
This is awkward.
It's gonna drop to... Now, Panic trying to get wraparounds, but he can't. Classic, always with the clear. This is still Unseen pressure here. It's going to be left alone now for Charlie. Probably not the person you want to leave it with, to be fair, but... Classic, getting a good 50 there. Jeffro with the beat out.
I think
Can't follow this one up. Yeah.
Knassik's being a little bit slower. I think he slowed it down a little bit in this game, and And it is making them struggle a little bit more on defense. But now Charlie's turn. Goes for a double
Oh.
himself, but nobody got it on target. Jeffo now, did he? I don't know if he had boost. It looks like he didn't, and that's so unfortunate because he had such a good setup.
Well, Team Miracle are going to be glad that he didn't have the setup. The demos are coming through now, though. Panic with the backboard chop, but Classic, he's always going to have that. And there's a pinch. That's going to drop into the center. But no one's there to finish it. No one expecting it. And Kyle is going to get the clear, not the pass yet.
Time is running out. 40
what a
seconds,
touch.
and Unseen needs to score 1 goal. But Team
That's a
Miracle
shot
will be
under.
getting another, and Unseen needs to score 2 goals in roughly 35 seconds.
Charlie once again having 100% goal participation. This man cannot be stopped. It doesn't matter that Gravity's got 36 points. Because Kanasik and Charlie, the link-up plays between these two is simply sublime.
Yeah, now Classic trying to get something for himself, but it is sent away by Jeffo. What is Jeffo able to do? He's trying to get something going, but Charlie's having none of it and just gets it around 2 of the players and re-centers it, but no one from Miracle's there, but they don't need to be there. Crazy now trying to get something going for himself, and all the Team Miracle player in one corner. Classic passes it off to Gracie, and unfortunately, I think this is game.
Yeah, I think that's game there. Good save there, though, to be fair. And that's going to close it out. Team Miracle are your Season 3 BGCS winners. Congratulations to you and commiserations to the Unseen. Still second is a fantastic finish. Both teams played phenomenally. And what a series that was. We went to Game 7. The Unseen couldn't get the bracket reset, but they made a really good effort at it. And Team Miracle take it.
Yeah, I mean, I think it really just came down to is the amount of consistency out of Team Miracle was unmatched this season. Having everything on lockdown. They had the midfield covered, they had the offense covered by Classic, and then the defense covered by all 3 of them, and it was just an unbelievable effort from them.
Oh, 100%. And I just want to, everyone in chat, everyone in the YouTube comments, just either type clap or do hands together, I just clap for Team Miracle. Let's go. They are your champions now.
Everyone get on your hands and knees and pray. So, Team Miracle, you're winners. But yeah, it's been an absolutely wonderful series, man. I think everyone involved has loved it. I mean, all the casters, all the new casters, the whole new layout of BGCS Season 3. Our first time doing the playoffs, and I think it went absolutely wonderfully.
100%. And I've enjoyed it so much being here, especially for the grand finals throughout the whole season. Casted so much with so many amazing people. And also for the people behind the scenes, the moderators, the admins, of course, Brooksy and Kel. Thank you all so much for a wonderful season. We've got, not quite to close it out, but we've got a podcast to sort of tie things up together. So that will be coming at some point in the coming week. So watch out for that. And I'm so ecstatic that we've had such an amazing series.
Yeah.
And run of playoffs. I couldn't have asked for anything better.
It's gone wonderfully, and I think everyone in the chat has enjoyed it, and all the casters and everyone behind the scenes has enjoyed it just as much as you guys. And yeah, I think there's a little video for everybody to watch, so don't go anywhere. And yeah, thanks for coming, and I'll put the video on.